What's up, boys? Data782 here with episode 21 of Fixing the Franchise here at the 2025 trade deadline here in year number 7. Wondering, with our record of 37, 17, and 7, wondering what we are going to do here at the trade deadline. Let me just quickly catch you up on something that just happened. I was looking at making a possible trade with the Pittsburgh Penguins. So let me just catch you up on what happened. I took Malkin and Kessel. I don't want to trade for both these guys because of a lot of restrictions, but I said I'm going to try trading for both of them just to see what would happen salary cap wise and roster wise. So I traded some prospects and picks for these two guys. It says I'm at 92.7 million. For some reason, those two guys that are worth like 9 million only put my cap up by 9 million. So then I tried to make roster moves and it says, hey, your cap's at 104 million, and it was not letting me make any moves because I was over the cap by like 5 million or so, but it still said I was under the cap by 6 million when I came to this trading screen. So I was totally lost. I didn't know what to do, and so I exited without saving. I come back into my file, and nope, it's been saved. My backup and my permanent file have both been saved, even though I said exit without saving. So I traded Malkin and Kessel back to Pittsburgh for the same return, but I had to add in a second-round pick. I threw in a second-round pick in 2030 to make it go through. So I lost a pick because of that, but here we are. Let's make it happen. Classic EA causing problems. What I want to do is just trade for Phil Kessel, I think, in the end. Phil Kessel, he's on the last year of his contract, crazy shooting category. Not the best defensive, but you know, he's a shooter, he gets goals, he gets points, 42 points in 63 games. I was between him and Malkin. The problem with Malkin, is it a problem with Malkin? Not even, eh? It's not a problem. Just that he's a playmaker, but he still gets goals. I don't know, because the thing with Malkin is that I'd play him on the second line, which means I'd move down Janmark. If I play Kessel on the third line, it means I move down Virtanen. So do I want Virtanen on the fourth and Kessel on the third, or Janmark on the third, Malkin on the second? Malkin's even worth less, eh? It's tempting. I think I might just go for Malkin. I want to, especially for cap problems as well. I think I'm going to go for Malkin. I'm going to try offering them mostly the same stuff I offered them before. I offered Kropacek, who's 77 years overall now, 24 years old, not really growing as much as we thought he would. I don't want to give him any more picks. You know what? No more picks. You got enough picks. I'm going to give you prospects. Garbage prospects, just because you're a garbage team. Kropacek with Sulzer. Not even Sulzer. Give me these low top 9 guys. Ramsey. Actually, there was a guy who was 2 overall last time. I just noticed. Where is he? Ramsey. Then this guy's 60. But he's 19 years old. Yeah, I'll put Ramsey then. What about this guy, Moen? People want Moen? Yeah, trade this guy. He has value. What are they going to do? Okay, this is what I'm going to offer them. Kropacek, Artmeyer, Koltsov for Evgeny Malkin, straight up. Will they do this? Trade rejected. Isn't very interesting. Doesn't meet our blocks. Yeah, they want people who meet the block. That's why. Okay, how about I give you Moen, and you give me back some picks here. Since you took, you know what? You took my pick in 2030. Actually, I traded a second and a third. Yeah. I get my second pick or second round pick back. Insufficient at all. Can I get a third, fourth this year? No. Hold on, let me see what I can do here. They're not going to want to do that. How about just this? Trade rejected. It's insufficient at all. Okay, here we go. Give me a fourth and a fifth then. Great. Evgeny Malkin, welcome to the Montreal Canadiens, Bello. Let's make this push. Malkin, great guy. For 83 overall, he's looking good still. See, what's it going to tell me for cap? What did it just say? Roster moves. said my cap is, it says I have 7.7 mil in space, but I don't know if I believe that. So let us edit up these lines. I'm going to do some line editing, and I'll get back in a sec. So here are the lines as of right now. When Kurvinen comes back, he will go, I think he'll go here, third line left wing, or maybe fourth line left wing. Either way, Trennan will come out of the lineup. And this is how the lines are going to look up as of now. AJ Bird's going to shift from right wing to left wing on the second line. Keep Granlund at center because he has the 80 faceoffs. And Evgeny Malkin will go on the wing, his off wing. He has the 77 faceoffs, a bit lower. I think I'd rather have him on the wing with a playmaker Granlund right by him, especially with that shooting category. He'll be dangerous there. Right, third line stays the same with Janmark down there, Stasiak, Virtanen. Fourth line, Ribeiro, Wheeler, Trennan. Wheeler, what a guy, man. I'm loving him on the fourth line. I hope he can keep it up, keep up the pace going into playoffs especially. Power play lines look like this. First line stays the same, I believe. I had to remake all the lines, so I hope I did them right from memory. Malkin goes over here, Virtanen here with the defense looking like that. And extras, you know, Malkin goes here 4-on-4, 3-on-3, he's there. Shootout, I think he's in there, yeah. So that's how the lines are going to look as of now. We're going to change a little bit when Kurvinen comes back. Kurvinen's going to slot in on third line and on the penalty kill right here instead of Tkachuk, I believe. I think those were the lines, so I'm going to keep them as is. Clymer's looking good with growth. I'm going to try to give him as much ice time as possible. He's listed as a top 4D now, but so I have him on the penalty kill and the third pairing most notably. Next year I'll probably be on the second pair because Brandstrom will probably have to leave. He's going to want too much money for a top 4D. He'll want like 5.5, I remember seeing. So I'll probably just qualify him and then trade him. Gardner I want to move. Carlson I might want to move, but I think as of now I'm going to keep the team as it is, keep the boys together. And I think I'm going to leave it as that because I don't want to mess up anything else really. And with that, I think I'm just going to save up the file and let's simulate this game against the Oilers and see how everyone plays. So we'll simulate this game against the Oilers, go through the deadline, keeping the team as it is aside from that Malkin move. Ooh, looking for big things from Evgeny. So let's simulate this game against the Oilers. A good team, 31-26-6, a very similar record to us, just less wins. And let's see how the team does here in the first game with Evgeny Malkin in the lineup, making big moves for the Canadiens. I'm trying to make a big push. Trennan gets a goal on Stuart Skinner. That's his fourth goal of the season. Not bad for a depth player. He's going to move out when Kurvinen comes back, but I'm going to be happy to have him as depth instead of Watson, who I've moved down to Laval. Look scores on Kemper to make it a 1-1 game. Second period, goal for Spencer. What's his first name? Spencer Ribeiro? Anyways, Mike Ribeiro's son scores to make it 2-1 Montreal on that fourth line, down with Wheeler. And third period, we lose in the third period, collapse. Third period collapse. Ribeiro had two points, Trennan 2 points. Where's everybody? Malkin was 14 minutes of ice time, zeros across the board. Wheeler was a +1 somehow. Virtanen -3, Stasiak -3, Janmark -2. Alright, that third line, wow. They got exposed big time. I need Kurvinen to come back. So Malkin got no points in that game, so I'm just going to quickly make note of his points as well, so we can see how he does for the rest of this season. I'm going to write it down. Malkin, 25 and 27, so I'm going to quickly write that. Alright, that is done. And let's continue simulating the next few games until Kurvinen can come back. Alright, Kurvinen's back. I'll play one game without him. Don't want to risk re-injuring him. 3-1 loss to Anaheim. Alright, slot him back in. Alright, so Kurvinen back in the lineup. Let's check out this game against Dallas here. I was just looking at the prospects. You'll see there's a quick transition. I was just looking at all kinds of the prospects and where they're projected to go and everything. Not really a great year for prospects, as my scout said before. Also a shout out to Big Mikey and his cousin Chris for some great suggestions on this episode. Thanks for your support and giving me suggestions through these 7 years that we've had going. First period, Stasiak gets one on Bishop. Bishop getting old as well. I saw him on the block. He's in his late 30s, I think. So Stasiak on the third line. with Kurvinen. Yeah, it's true, with Kurvinen and Virtanen, who's back now. McLeod gets one on Markstrom, first period, and then Hintz gets another one on Markstrom. Great. Second period, all right. Gurianov gets one, but Tkachuk and Malkin gets his first as a Canadian to tie this game up at 3. Great stuff from Evgeny. 3-3 game in the third period. Shots tied, and I'll just simulate through to the rest. And a big, oh, I didn't see that. Nugent Hopkins he's now on Dallas now. So Tkachuk gets his second of the game right here to make it 4-3, and then with only 19 seconds later, Nugent Hopkins, who's now a Dallas Star, makes it a 4-4 game. So now we're headed to overtime. And a big win from Clymer. All right, baby. 5-4 overtime win. Jody Clymer doesn't score many goals. Big OT win for Jody Clymer. All right, so a nice win with Malkin there in the lineup. Let's continue on with the simulation. We are now 38, 19, and 7. Looking to make a big push at the end of the season. Lots of games up for grabs. I want to also watch more games. I want to look at the Ottawa game maybe. I want to watch more of these games instead of just simulating through them all. Boston Bruins, we beat them 8-5. Then we beat the Coyotes 7-3. Great stuff. And then Red Wings, we lose 3-2. So that was 15 goals in 2 games right here. And then if you don't include, and then including this one, that's 20 goals in 3 games. Great offensive performances. All right. Ottawa Senators are 35, 27, and 7. Our eternal rivals. What can we do here against them in the regular season? I think I know we lost one and then won one at least. Tkachuk, another goal, staying nice and hot. White gets one on Markstrom. Then Janmark gets one on Gustafsson. He got 10 goals in the regular season, but then he's a wall in the playoffs, the guy. First period ends 2-1. Second period here, goals for Wheeler, but then Shabbat and Chen get 2, so that makes it a 3-3 game heading into the third period. 3 goals on 15 shots. Come on, Markstrom. Wheeler, man, I'm loving him on that fourth line. Blake Wheeler, a great free pickup. All right, 3-3 game here. That's it. Ribeiro makes it 4-3. The sniper, fourth line, getting it done with Wheeler right beside him. Baptiste makes it 4-4 though. Come on, 4 goals on 40 shots for us, and then they have 23 shots. Classic Ottawa, man. And another overtime game that we're headed to now. Shots 43-23. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Shootout. And yes, we win it. Goals from Scheifele, Connor, and Doughty. 5-4 win. Shots 45-27. Come on, boys. Can't be letting in goals like that. Janmark, goal and 2 assists. Wheeler, goal and an assist. Nice. Everyone's meshing. Everyone's doing well. Janmark was a great pickup, man. I'm loving Janmark. Let's go play against Devils. Red Wings, yeah. Let's go see this game against the Red Wings. We'll skip the first one and go see the second one. So Dallas Stars, we beat them 5-4 in a shootout this time after we just beat them in overtime 5-4. Then we lose 2-1, I think in a shootout against the, was that the Hurricanes? Yeah, 2-1 shootout loss against the Hurricanes. Red Wings are 40, 22-9. We beat them 4-1. 5-2 loss against the Flames. Capitals, we beat them 4-2. Then we play them again day after tomorrow. Scouting, we'll go here. Defense for a week. Capitals, we beat them 4-2. Then we beat them 6-0 next game. Then we beat the Devils 7-2. Great stuff. So that's 4, 10, 17 goals in 3 games right there. The boys are getting it done. Points-wise especially. Spencer Connor, what a year, man. 77 points in 75 games so far. We have 100 points at the top of the Atlantic Division. That's it, boys. Keep it up. Drouin, that's Drouin on the face-off there. Who was it against? I'm not sure, but Drouin still on the Red Wings. I think Galchenyuk's still there too. I wonder what kind of contracts they're signed to. First period, no goals for either team. Detroit leading in shots. Second period, goal for Malkin and goal for Pakarainen. Malkin gets one on Lindgren though. Very nice. 1-1 game. Spencer Connor gets another one. I'm not sure why Markstrom's in net so often when Kemper has the better stats. Then Virtanen gets another 3-1 game. We'll simulate through, and Bird adds in an empty netter. 4-1 win right there. Great stuff, boys. Goal and 2 assists for Bird. Markstrom, good game. Can't complain there, actually. And Malkin, 1 goal, 1 assist. Loving this team right now. That's it, boys. 78 points for Spencer Connor, having a career year. I'm really happy with that trade I made. When I traded Zadina and that first-round pick. I'm not sure who that first-round pick became. I'm happy with that trade. Let's go. Let's look at. Actually, let's look at Winnipeg. See Scheifele and Wheeler's old team. Buffalo Sabres, we beat them 3-2. We're 2 wins shy of 50. I'm not sure. I don't think we've ever hit 50. I think one season we hit 49, and that's it. So that would be nice if we could hit 50 this year. Winnipeg Jets. Let's see how we do against Scheifele and Wheeler's old team. Laval 38, 38, and 2. Man, they really dropped off. They had a good year going. Power play here in the first period, nothing. So first period, goal from Lowry on Markstrom. Second period, no goals. And now the third period, I think Kemper should be playing more games, man. Markstrom, he's not the worst, but just when you have 2 goalies that are good enough and they both have good stats, arguably Kemper's stats being better. Can't get anything on the power play. Who's in nets in Winnipeg? It's not Eric Comrie. He's on the Islanders, I think. Got traded, yeah. So we lose 2-0. Who got a shutout here for Winnipeg? Phil Grubauer. Wow, our old backup who was terrible. All right. Game against the Bruins here. I'm going to try putting in Kemper. I know they're 33, 32, and 13 or whatever, but Kemper should be playing more games, I feel. Connor hit 80 points. Did we clinch the division? No, we clinched a playoff spot, that's for sure. Granlund's down to an 85 overall. Yeah, the age is getting to him. Where am I going? Goalies, yeah. But Kemper, he has 47 games played. Markstrom, 35 games played. Prefer to have Kemper right now, I think. Yeah, I'm comfortable just going to the end here. I want to simulate this game against Pittsburgh to end the season. Bruins, we beat 3-2. We lose 3-0 to the Flyers. Come on. We lose 3-2 to the Leafs. Come on. Can we beat Pittsburgh for win number 50? I don't want to have a second 49-win season. Come on. Win number 50. Who's in nets here? Was Kemper just in nets for those last few games? Come on, boys. Win number 50. Let's do it. Why is Janmark down to an 80 overall? Kemper, 919 save percentage through 50 games. 913 through 36. I'm going to keep with Kemper. I'm going to trust him. I don't know why Janmark's down to an 80 overall. Alright, boys, let's get it done. Win number 50 at home. We clinched the conference as well. Fantastic. Let's do it, boys. Alright, Granlund gets one back. Here we go. Kondratiev. Whoever that goalie is. Probably a 70 overall, but he'll... butcher. Nice. Probably get a shutout, I was going to say, but then I realized it was already 1-0. I think they must have traded Matt Murray, maybe. Second period, nothing. All right, third period. Up by 1 for win number 50. Come on, boys. Destroying them in shots. Nielsen. Come on, who is this goalie? Ribeiro. All right, Ribeiro. Very nice. 3-2 lead. Close to doubling their shots. 10 minutes left in the third. Come on, boys. Pittsburgh's the team that beat us in the... first round a few years ago as well. I forgot about that. Hang on tight, and there we go. Win number 50. 3 stars. Butcher, Granlund, Kemper. Kemper didn't really deserve it that much after that performance in the first period, but he held on for the win. Win number 50, boys. We made it. As the Joker would say, we made it. Let's check out the points right here. I'm very curious to see Spencer Connor. Let's look at one by one. Spencer Connor, 83-point season. This guy, 37 goals, 46 assists, a plus 37. He is a shot taker, man. He destroyed his career highs. In 82 games, his best season was 64. He got 12 more goals than he's ever gotten. More assists, 83 points. Look at the plus minus, man. A huge year. 23 power play points as well. Great, great year from Spencer Connor. Very, very proud and impressed with him. Moving on. I'm looking at everybody one by one. Mark Scheifele, 26 goals, 53 assists. Very nice. A plus 37 as well. How many assists are you getting? Really? Yeah. Career highs in assists. Since he hasn't had that many assists since he had 82 points in 2021 season. And so his second highest career total of assists with 53. A 79-point year. Hasn't had a year like that as well since 2020, 2021. Last year has been struggling. 79 points. Huge bounce back year for Scheifele. Very happy with my first line center doing that. Brady Tkachuk, what did he do? 35 goals, 40 assists, a plus 41. Man, big year from him. Another bounce back candidate right here. He had 25 goals last year. Answers now. 4 less games, 10 more goals. 75 points as well. This is the guy that I traded for when I made that blockbuster to bring him here. That's the guy that I traded for. Not 59 points, 75 points. Great stuff from Tkachuk. Evgeny Malkin. Okay, hold on. So Evgeny Malkin, when he came to this team, 25 goals, 27 assists, and a plus-minus of 0. Wow. 32 goals, 36 assists. So he got 7 goals, 9 assists in just that small amount of time. He went down to a -1. That was not 7 goals, 9 assists, 16 points. Wasn't huge. But I'm very happy with that. For a guy who's, he's 38 years old now, to get 7 goals and 9 assists in that much time, I'm very happy with that. Evgeny Malkin, how's that looking in his career? Yeah, he's still getting it done. Probably not going to keep him for next season though, if he doesn't retire. AJ Bird, he was disappointing at the start of the year. He had a bounce back. Did he finish strong? Yes. No, I don't think he did actually. I was going to say for assists, but AJ Bird, 16 goals, 38 assists. Lowest of his career for goals and points. That's surprising, man. 54-point season. I don't know. Not happy with that. That's why I was thinking of. Because if I traded him, he would just do better somewhere else. I'm just really not happy with the 16 goals, especially. Disappointing, AJ. Need that. What's his poise at? 81. Oh, is that the secret playoff stat? Poise? I don't know. Gallagher had high poise, and he was a monster in the playoffs. Disappointing, man. All right, Michael Gramley's down to an 85 overall. He's a playmaker on the second line. How did he do? Could have been more assists. I don't know, 6 penalty minutes. Lady Bing kind of did it. 11 goals, 37 assists. What was I expecting, really? He hasn't had this many points in a few years. Minus this year where he had 61, this is his most points since 2017-18. That was the first year of simulation where I didn't touch anything. So, to be honest, I can't really complain. 48 points, that's the most I was going to get out of him. 37 assists, good year from Granlund. Yeah, I'm going to be happy with that. Drew Doughty, 35 years old, 10 goals, 36 assists. Last year, yeah, a bit of a bounce back from last year. A few more goals, a few more assists, 2 more goals and 3 more assists. Definitely not what he used to be getting, though. That's the problem. No more 70s and 60s, maybe even 50s. He's a 40s guy now. 4 power play goals, which is nice. 1 shorthanded goal. Can I really complain? I don't think so. He's plus minus of 6. Could be a bit better defensively. Might look to trade him in the future, but for right now, I'm happy with that. Good stuff from Doughty. Blake Wheeler, 21 goals, 22 assists. Doing well for us on that 4th line, that's for sure. I love that pickup. John Carlson, 4 goals, 39 assists. Not as good. Like I said, no more 60s, really. He's more of a 30s, 40s guy, I guess. No, he's more of a 40s guy. Last season, he had more goals. This year, he had more assists. Plus 17 still, so he's up to 35 years old, not the same anymore. Janmark, he's down to an 80 overall. I guess it's because of his potential. It brings him up and down. But 21 goals. He had a good season. A 20-goal season from Janmark. If I knew that he was going to get 20 goals at the start of the year, I would have signed him for sure. 39 points, career high since 2018-19. 39 goals. 21 goals. Most goals. He scored 31 goals in 17-18. That was a simulated year. Alright, that's a good year for Janmark. 39 points. Wish he could have gotten more assists, but for goals-wise, it's good. Jake Virtanen, good year from him. I'm happy with that. Most goals, career high in goals for Jake Virtanen. 21 goals, almost a career high in points as well. His highest is 37. 36-point year from him. I'm happy with that. Spencer, it's Shane, it's Seth Ribeiro. Seth Ribeiro in his rookie season gets 35 points, 18 goals. He was a good defensive presence as well, that's for sure. Plus minus of 4 could have been a bit better, but because of his line, it brought him down a little bit. 95 awareness and everything. So good year from him. Kimmo Kurvinen, also in his rookie year, he gets 31 points. He just got 56 in he got a 20-goal year in Laval, and then he gets a 14-goal year in the NHL. So I'm happy with that. 31 points from the grinder. Will Butcher, 25 points. Good stuff from him. I'm just going to keep going through people now. Bransford, 25. Stasiak, 20. That's disappointing. Arthur Stasiak, 20-point season. He had 29, then goes down to 25, then down to 20. -8. Come on, Stasiak. I expected more from this guy. He has good shooting as well. I don't know why he doesn't score more than 7 goals. Trent was a good depth player, 19 points in 63 games. Clymer, this is his second season? Yeah, second NHL season. 10 more points than last year. Doesn't score many goals, but he got more assists, that's for sure, this year. Plus 24 as well. Good presence on the defensive line. Jake Gardner, plus 21. Can't complain. Good stuff from Jake defensively. Clymer and Gardner was a good line. See, but Gardner, 34 years old now. Smirnov, a bit of a rough year. 9 points, 60 in 56 games. Negative 11. Marsh, 2 games. Yeah, these guys were all the depth. Goaltender-wise now. Goaltender-wise, Darcy Kemper played in 51 games, 31, 13, and 3, 4 shutouts, 919 save percentage. I'll be starting him in the playoffs. Markstrom, 1911 and 5, 1 shutout, 913 save percentage. Goals against average, 2.31 and 2.55 respectively. Now let's check out, I'm going to go all skaters, and we'll go to the NHL totals. John Tavares had a 99-point season with 55 goals. Shane Nesbitt here, that franchise guy over on New Jersey. Spencer Connor right up there, one of the league leaders. Nathaniel Draper, a monster. Jack Hughes, all these generated guys and created guys. Who's this guy? Bill Abney. Bill Abney was a 4th overall pick. I wish I could have gotten a center like that with my pick. Drake should be good, but I would have liked to have a center. And that center that was there that the Rangers took, well, I wasn't really sold on him either. Malkin here, 68 points. Yeah, what am I saying? Nothing to complain about. He had a great year. Who's this guy? Webster. Jerry Webster. Nice. Speaking of the Rangers, let me look at some old friends here. While we're here, why not? Sherback, a 38-point year. How does that feel, huh, Nikita? There you go, 38-point season. Enjoy it, you ham. How's Zadina doing on Colorado? Is he still here? He must have been traded. Oh no, here he is, sir. 34 points. Yeah, I'm definitely a lot happier to have Spencer Connor. Who else have I made trades with? Detroit Drouin had a 60-point year. Hoffman 50 points and Galchenyuk 49 points. All my old friends on Detroit. Yeah. Who else have I made trades with? Minnesota. Kotkaniemi looking good. Who else do I have here? Duchesne had a 22-point season down to a 79 overall. Wow. Happy that I got rid of him. Eriksson Ek. Oh yeah. How come they're not playing him? Nashville. Who do I trade to Nashville? PK's there. How many years does PK have left in that deal? It's his last year, right? Oof. Spurgeon, yeah. Byron had made for New Jersey, didn't I? Jimmy Vesey, 54 points. Lars Eller, 28 points. Who else? Oh, okay. Where's the center that I wanted to look at? Corso, yeah. This guy that I would have taken. He had a decent year. Here's Paling as well, had a 28-point season. How does that feel? Huh, you pigs? Ottawa, how are they doing? Colin White, yeah, scary. Is Gallagher still here? 42-point year for Gallagher. Yeah, he's bouncing back a little bit. How did Pittsburgh finish off? This is Simon Bork. Old friend Simon Bork, there he is, yeah, 15 points. Anyone else that I can remember us making trades with? Ovi's on the Canucks. Wow, that's funny. Big Ovi. Is Pacioretty here? I guess not. Oh, he is. 80 points, 12 goals, 18 points in 80 games. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. Scott Lawton's here too. Wow. Jake DeBrusk as well. Yeah, wow. This is literally Montreal 2.0. Ovi, DeBrusk, Pacioretty, Lawton. Anybody else? No, that's it. Besser's still looking good. Pettersson still a monster. Not as good as their past years, man. Look at Pettersson. 67-point year. He was having 94s and 80s, 90s. Look at these years. 93, 82, 81, 94, then drops off to 64 and 67. Anybody else? Winnipeg, maybe? I don't see anybody. I gotta check out. How's my buddy Kyle Connor? 53-point year, huh? 20 goals. The guy had 12 goals in 30 games and then 8 goals in the next 52 games. The guy kills me. I think that's it for stats. And let's look at rookies. Rookie skaters. Francis Turner, of course, the franchise sniper over on San Jose, had almost a 30-goal season. The guy's a monster. Francis Turner. Cristiano Andrews, who's undrafted and signed by New Jersey, had a 44-point season. That makes sense, and he's 24 years old. Tony Pakarainen is there. Murray Morgan. These names are fun, man. Ribeiro was up there. Daniel Donaghy. Kervinen. Mario St. Pierre. Christopher Kunitz. Hey, Chris Kunitz's son. Cole Corso. Yeah, let's check out rookie goalies, maybe. Anybody in rookie goalies? Played a lot of games. This guy here, Spike Spencer, medium elite. He was 22nd overall. Yanni Hacken. Cody Marr. How's Mackenzie Blackwood a rookie at 28 years old? He's been playing for years. Played 42 games. Because he never played like 25 or something? Always played like 24. That's twisted. And lastly, I just want to look at goalies. Wins would be John Gibson leading the way. Vasilevsky. What's Gibson? 89. Carter Hart looking good. Bob Getzlaff. Bobby Getz. Holtby Skinner. Tyler Parsons, decent. Gustafson, of course. Matt Murray, still in Pittsburgh, yep. Nedal Jokovic. Jarmelson. Kim Jarmelson. Man, what a world. Bryce, tough year. 29, 31, and 11. 9-12 save percentage. 2.79 goals against. Yeah, that's why I trade these guys, man. There's a secret stat somewhere playing games with your head. Doesn't make sense. So we led the conference, and we led the NHL President's Trophy winning season. Last time we won the President's Trophy, we got swept by the Penguins, I believe. So let's see if we can reverse the curse. Wow, very strong Eastern Conference. Look at Carolina. They're 12th in the league, and they couldn't make the playoffs. Meanwhile, 21st place St. Louis makes the playoffs. That's crazy. LA was last. Minnesota, Vegas, Winnipeg, Pittsburgh, all those guys. I have picks from the Rangers. Where are the Rangers? I have lots of picks from the Rangers. Yeah, there they are. So where did we finish off? We led the league in wins, points, goals for per game. We led the league. Goals against per game, we were 4th. Very nice. That's a good ratio right there. Power play percentage, we were 1, 2, 3, 4th as well, 22%. Penalty kill percentage, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th in the league, 83.7. See, 0.1 changes everything, so it's not the worst to be 83.7. 8th in the league, I'm happy with that penalty kill, 2% less than the league leaders. Yeah, good stuff from the Canadiens overall this season. Very happy with the boys. I looked at awards last season, right? Yeah, I think so. If I didn't look at, I don't know, did I look at awards last year? If I didn't, then here are the. No, Jokovic won the Vezina. Close. Yeah. All right. So they're the trophies of last year. If I forgot to look at them, I may have. That was a couple weeks ago. But that's all taken care of. Let's simulate a few days and see who we will be taking on in round number 1 of the playoffs this year. Hopefully it's not Ottawa again. Here we go. Round 1. You gotta be kidding me, man. How? What is this? 4 years, 3 years in a row, and 4 years of the last 5 that the first round we play is against Ottawa? And now they're gonna sweep us, right? After we win the President's Trophy? Gustafson and all these guys, Chen and White, these random no-names are gonna destroy us. Keefe and Stone and Chen and all these hams. Radulov, this guy, Maxim Radulov on the 4th line. Gallagher on the 4th line, getting all kinds of goals. Severson Letang is there, 83 overall. Here's Big Boy Gustafson, Sawchuk, 66 overall backup. He's probably had 25 wins this year. Ah, there he is, 66 overall. He's 19-7-1, the guy. Man, yeah, 66 overall. What a great season for him. 9-7-1 with a shutout. Man, yeah. Who else do they have scratched? Who they got? Fast, Brown, Patan. Me, great team, great team. Can't wait to get swept by these guys. We will not go gentle. We will not be beaten by these people. I am so sick and tired of the Ottawa Senators. Sick and tired of the Ottawa Senators. Stasiak, you're garbage. Should I switch you down with Ribeiro? I don't know. I don't want to mess up the lines. Sick and tired, man. Unbelievable. Keep all these guys here. Oh my goodness. Let's keep the blood pressure down. Let's go check out. I forgot to check Laval points. Let's see Laval points. How did the boys do in Laval? I don't think we even made the playoffs though. After we won back-to-back Calder's not long ago. McKenna. What kind of a team is this? My leading point scorer has 42 points in 82 games. Makes 0 sense. 41, 39. Wayne Getzlaff, the defenseman, has more points. Boutin, Murata, playing first line, -19. This guy too playing first line, -26, 30 points. Yeah, makes sense. Breakfast, -25. Man, what a rough year, bro. Goalies, what happened? Grume Morris, you got a hard wake-up call, huh, this year? 8 shutouts, but 27, 32, and 3. Smazkowski was okay. Ugh, off to bed. Oh boy. Alright, let's check out the playoff tree in the NHL. So we're playing the Senators, Lightning, and the Leafs. Flyers, Red Wings, Islanders, Caps. In the West, it's Avalanche, Blues, Hawks, Canucks, Flames, Sharks, Ducks, Oilers. Gonna be some good series. Oh, if we can make it past the first, that would be great, though. We're literally, as my friend Chris C said, it's like we're literally the Washington Capitals, and these guys are the Pittsburgh Penguins. It can't be. Just so we're playing them in the first round instead of the second round. Let's look at the draft class for this year. Anybody just want to make note of? I pinned a few guys like a few months ago. Let's see. These guys are all exact elite. Yeah. I'm not going to pick. We won the President's Trophy. We're not picking to like 26 at least or whatever. So if we could get these guys down. I don't know if these guys are actually going to drop to here. This guy would be exact elite. That would be nice. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to too much this draft. It's not going to be a big one for us. Anybody new to pin? Exact elite. 6th round high elite. Defensive defenseman. Bah, why not? Undrafted, I pinned him, yeah. 7th round, top 6. Okay. Can I even pin? I can't even pin. Whatever. So I think that'll be it for this one. Made that trade, had a great push at the end of the year. President's Trophy win. Playing against the Senators again. So really hope that we can reverse the curse and get something done, man. We really, really have to. Climber's up to an 83 overall. Oh, look at some growth here. So Climber up to an 83. So natural growth is up, statistical growth is down. That makes 0 sense, but okay. Kurvinen up to an 83. In the system, who's growing? Raimo, Natanen, okay. Obang's up to a 69, started at a 65. We've been waiting for him to grow a while. Who else has had some big growth? Arnott, 63 to 67. Victor Arnott, I took him pretty late. I think it was a 2nd round guy. Was he a 1st round or a 2nd round pick? I think it was a late 1st round pick. No. Was he a late 2nd pick? I'm not sure. Who else has gone up? Boyko. That's it. Goaltenders. Grume Morris up by 1. That's it. Yeah. Really need him to be a starting goalie within like 2 years. Next year, give him a year as backup maybe. And the year after, need him to start being a starting goaltender so he can really help out this team. So I guess that's it for this one. Looking forward to the next episode. Thank you for watching. Yeah, and I will see you in the next one as we kick off the 2025 playoffs against the Ottawa Senators.